The power. I don't know what's going on. So there's like people watching a stream. I'm not even streaming it. It's a black screen. There's people on the stream. Spinning with my face on it, and there's people on that stream. And I'm trying to get on the stream, and I can't. Kind of on it on my phone. It's still spinning. There's people still on there. So if you guys are on there, I'm live. I can't. I'm messaging on the other stream. I don't know how that stream is. I don't know how that stream is still going. It's very odd. So apparently it kept going. But now I'm live again. Hope you guys are having a great evening. This is your Late Night Vampire, your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. We were just talking about the coronavirus and how it's been spreading and how it is spreading all over the world, how it is affecting the stock market. And I'd love to know how it's affecting you, if it's affecting you at all. And I hope you're having a great evening. And I do call myself the Late Night Vampire because I'm on the West Coast, so it's late for a lot of people. On the East Coast right now, it's pretty late. And even on the West Coast, it's getting pretty late for people. On the East Coast, it's 11 o'clock, 11:15. On the West Coast, it's 8:15. So for some people, that's late on the West. For some people, it's late on the East. And for some of you in other parts of the world, it's the morning. Sherry, how you doing, Sherry? Are you feeling safe in California, Sherry? Sherry, why don't you call me? Let's talk. I haven't talked to you forever. Call me, Sherry. Let's do this. Late Night Vampire with Sherry in California. We've got 12 deaths in America. I want to hear from you, Sherry, tonight. I haven't talked to you in a long time. Give me a call, Sherry. You know my number. I know the people want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Saint Gang says panic, sell panic, smoke panic, hide in closet. The Amazing Life of Dixie says, I'm paranoid, supposed to take a cruise to Alaska in May. Yeah, that's not far away. I'd be paranoid too. Be careful, man. Wash your hands. Guys, as Trump says, wash those hands. Make sure you wash those hands. Sherry, you're staying home? Please, Sherry, stay safe, okay? We need you. We need you safe, Sherry. We need you safe and sound at all times. If you're staying at home, then you know what? You need to join the Trading Academy. You can work from home and make money on your phone. Vu Dang says, we back. Well, I'm in the US, LA. Keep up, not crazy, but still crazy feeling. Trump is drooling? What do you mean? Wade says, big Con Expo show in Vegas next week. 130,000 people attending. Yeah. I've been trying to avoid those situations right now, if I can. Just trying to avoid those situations altogether. It's just not worth it. If I can. Jamie Dimon surgery affect stocks tomorrow? No. No, I don't think his surgery has any effect on the stock market. Sherry says he is just spitting poo. Thunderbird says, after worst week since 2008, equity markets just starting to break down from huge bear flags below 200-day MA, 200-day moving averages. I don't know. Markets are pretty strong. I'm not really too worried about the markets. I'm worried about our health. I'm worried about our safety. I'm worried about our future. I'm worried about the outbreaks that are happening in Italy, Iran, America, South Korea, and China, Germany, and other countries that have just continue to spread, and the numbers are just getting worse. That's what I'm worried about. You're not even going to church? Yeah, I mean, right now, I would just avoid public places. Pat says Disney is probably a good buy at these prices. I don't know. Disney is going to lose a lot of money in China. Any company that has exposure to China is in some serious trouble. Frank says, don't think I'll go to my doctor's appointment tomorrow. You're worried to go to the doctor's office? Reefer Aljoin says, my uncle left Saigon for Singapore a few days ago. He visited Taiwan, South China, Vietnam, and Lord knows where else. Thunderbird says, equity markets are concerned also. Invest in gold, guys. Gold and Bitcoin. Saint Gang Gang says, no way is Disney a good buy, maybe 50. Brian says, SPPI is who is making CYDY miracle drug. Maybe a good sympathy play. Maybe it's possible. You canceled all your doctor's appointments? Happy Glass says, folks will stay at home and take a trip on weed instead. It's a different type of trip, that's for sure. Frank says, hell yes, Maryland just declared state of emergency with 3 cases confirmed 2 hours ago. I'm stocked up and staying home. That's scary, man. How do I feel about Hive? The only real cryptocurrency stock that I even trust is GBTC. It's the only one I trust. I'm not really a huge fan of any others. But that's just me. It's like with crypto, the only crypto I trust is Bitcoin. I don't trust anyone else. Michelle Clark says, conspiracy theorists say that Jamie Dimon wants to get away from the virus and that many big shots are going to slowly find excuses to go to their hideaways because of the virus. Well, yeah. I think everybody's a little bit concerned. I mean, especially when you're getting older in age, you have to be very concerned about how this could affect you. Yes, blockchain, Steven. Wu Dang says, hope one of the vaccines will work. Yeah, I think the whole world is hoping for that. Frank says, how about CBS Viacom? They're like 55% undervalued. I don't know. I never thought about CBS. MC says, just leaving Costco with some supplies. Is Costco getting sold out over there? Happy Glass says, don't you pay a big premium on GBTC? 2%. 2%. Saint Gang Gang says, all are welcome to come to my closet, take Molly, and watch Contagion over and over and over. That sounds pretty trippy, man. Taking Molly and watching Contagion over and over and over. That would just be really hectic. You get really hot. You get really hot and bothered in that closet. It'd be weird. It's kind of funny. Hey, listen, man. We got 7 likes, man. Late night. We got the late night vampire. And we got 7 likes. Come on, guys. Seriously. Damn, why are you even here if you're not going to smash the like? Why are you even here? If you're not going to smash the like, why are you even here? There we go. It's a little better. It's a little better. A little bit of respect. It's a little bit of respect. Just a bit. I appreciate it. Thank you. I would do it for you. I would. Frank says they couldn't keep water or food stocked fast enough in my local Walmart yesterday. Scary, man. It's crazy. It's good for Costco stock. Traveler in Time says globalism is fatally flawed and we are seeing the evidence. Famine coming. Yeah. Scary, man. You have a big closet, eh? Michelle Clark says they are using helicopters to drop test kits down to the cruise ship that is outside of California with over 2,000 people on there. Why are people still going on cruises, man? I don't understand. Steven says you pay 2% for GBC. LOL, damn, learn something new every day per trade. It's built in. I think it's built into your transaction. Pipo says tomorrow being Friday, would Corona stocks still retract before the weekend? I think some Corona stocks are going to go up and some Corona stocks are going to go down tomorrow. I think the markets have a very good chance of being green, but they also have a chance of being red. I mean, this market's crazy. Like nobody really knows. Nobody really knows. It's crazy. The Amazing Life says they are sending only 200 to that cruise ship. It's getting nuts. They're going to run out of test kits. Happy Glass says, I am rewatching an interview with Kieran in England. Very impressed. The interview in June, and he is talking about starting to grow in Buffalo and extracting for the EU market. I'm interviewing him tomorrow, actually. Stay tuned, guys. What do I think of PKLBF? PKLBF. I have to look at it. Thanks for the crypto clarification. Hey, no problem. What they were showing? They're making a video of this. Is this live? Is there like live footage of test kits being dropped off into like a cruise ship? Why are people still going on cruises, man? Saint Gang Gang says this is a combo of the Great Depression and the Spanish flu. Yeah, it's pretty scary. What's up, Ramdat? Sherry says, first of all, I wouldn't buy anything from the market sent by China. John Olson says, buy 3M. Frank says, Rich, my buddy said he's making big bank jumping in the VIX index when it hits its highs and he gets in next day knowing the market goes right back down. I don't think it's as easy as it sounds, but yeah, it's been doing well right now. Vu Dang says, might want to look at ARCT, Rich. Thank you, Vu. Appreciate you, man. Troy says, just got coronavirus in Summit County, Colorado, where I live. So what are you thinking, Troy? Like, I know it's in my neighborhood already. So I'm sure it's in your neighborhoods and you guys don't even know it. So I already come to grips with the fact that it's here. So, 6 weeks ago, I was telling everybody that, this was going to spread and it would go to 100 countries. And here we are 6 weeks later, and that's what's happened. So I said it would go to 100 countries. I said that people would die in America. We now have 12 dead in America, reportedly. And I said that people would die in Canada. So far, no one's died in Canada. Thank goodness. But I don't think it's going to last. Steven says, how far will Mind Medicine Pump go? Any thoughts? They're a really interesting company, have some serious potential of clinical going well. Yeah, I got myself 1,100 shares today. I have no idea. They went up yesterday big. They went down today. I'd like to get more at a cheaper price. We'll see what happens. But they have potential. I mean, they got some big guys behind them. Kevin O'Leary, Bruce Linton. I did the CEO interview. Stay tuned for that. Should be out next week. So stay tuned. Get your popcorn ready. Steven says, help fight depression and opioid issues for sure. Ramdad says, I have figured out was to have reusable N100 masks for $30. Last for a month. Michelle Clark says, I have a new account. They would not allow me to buy GBTC until this Monday coming up. They did let me buy Kinross yesterday. I am already up 5%. Good work, Michelle. Buying gold stocks is very smart right now. Safe haven. Frank says, everyone stay safe. God bless and good night. Good night, Frank. Thank you for being here, my friend. Troy says, definitely not stoked. No, I wouldn't be stoked. Hey, coronavirus is in our neighborhood. Yeah. No, that's what? It's like, what? It's like somebody in our neighborhood has a deadly virus and it's spreading. Scary, man. Scary. Pipo says, VIX index is a phenomenon, crazy beast. How the heck those that work might go 5x with all this volatility? It's possible. Terry says, bought MMED today at 80 cents, but didn't think it would go down that much. Yeah, I got mine at 90 cents. I'm down on it, but I only bought 1,100 shares. It's just an introductory position, and I'm willing to get more at a lower price, hopefully. We'll see what happens. Steven says, I got played MMED all day, in at 99, 75, and 69 averaged. I hope you win, man. Slacker Dan says, howdy from an old bro in Canada, bro. Slacker Dan, do I know you? An old bro? Are you an old bro of mine, or are you just an old bro in general? Because I know I have a lot of bros all over the place. Ramdad says the CV stocks are paying the bills this month. I think we just need to find and ride the hottest stocks. It doesn't matter what it is. That's what I want to do. Steven, you have an average of 76 cents. I think you should be okay. I wish I bought it before it exploded, to be honest with you. Do I think it's going to go back up? Yes. Sherry says, some people have had it twice. Yeah, and now people are going to go back to work in China. Just imagine that. Slacker Dan says, nope, just saying hi and an old bro in general. Hey, it's all good, man. Nothing wrong with being an old bro. D. Walt says, made 50 grand on the last bull market before this one and got out just before the bear hit. Seen this before. Smart move. Smart move. Reefer Aljoin says, bad news for Trump and Justice Department. Market watch 2 hours ago. Oh, man. It's Trump scandals and it's crazy. Michelle Clark says, my introduction to Tilray is a killjoy. Haha, wheat stock broke my heart already. Well, they didn't report good numbers, right? So I didn't say it was one of my top cannabis stocks. Mind you, all the cannabis stocks went down because of the cannabis growth news. The 500 people that got laid off. Yeah, that hurt the cannabis sector today. Reefer says federal judge rips Justice Department head, rules against Trump. Terry says, hey, Rich, you think CanTrust will get its license back or will it go bankrupt? I'm getting worried. I mean, we're already into March and they still don't have their license. Health Canada is doing a hell of a job of destroying the cannabis sector. That's what I can tell you. Buy low, sell high, 100%. Steven says, yeah, Michelle, MJ keeps breaking hearts. Hold on in there. They buy the best and hold. The only MJ stocks I would buy would be Labs, Valens, and Afria. And I sold them yesterday, and today they were down. So I was thinking about buying them again. But I'd like to see them go a little lower before I buy them. 2600 Justice Department alum demand resignation of Attorney General Barr. You know, there's so many things going on. It's like, who can deal with all these politics, man? It's crazy. So, crazy situation. This coronavirus just keeps spreading. Stock market's crazy. It's like a casino. And it's like one day the stock market rips, and the next market it dips. Day it dips, and the next day it rips, and the next day it dips. And it's like one day you're high, and the next day you're low, and the next day you're high, and the next day you're low. This market's crazy. We've been in a market melt up. So far this year, we had a market melt up. We had a 7-day red market just last week. And then this week we've had like record days up and then down and then up and then down again. It's like, what is going on right now? There's no consistency to the market. It's just crazy. I've never really seen anything like it. Steven says, you ever actually take a day off from the markets, Rich? Yeah, I do. Saturdays. It's the only day. But Sunday to Friday, I'm deep in the markets, man. I'm in my phone, trading with my trading academy. I'm trading equities Monday to Friday. After market, I trade, I'm trading through the trading academy. I'm trading Bitcoin. I'm trading gold, trading Forex. I'm trading all the time. I'm always plugged into the markets. And I feel like I'm learning more and more because of it. I'm getting better, becoming a better trader, much better trader, learning more about indicators and learning more about trading strategies. I'm learning more about the news, paying attention to all the global news, how it affects everything. And right now I'm very bullish on gold. So tomorrow I'm probably going to be buying gold. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've already got a bunch of coronavirus stocks. So I feel comfortable with that. And I've been making money on some of those. But I'm going to be buying some gold tomorrow. Probably either Kinross, Barrick, or Nova Gold. I'll be buying one of those three, maybe all three tomorrow. We'll see. I want to get some gold stocks. And I want to buy some more big boys. Like I wouldn't mind buying MasterCard. I was listening to Bloomberg today, and they said that credit card debt is growing. So that means more money and more interest for MasterCard and Visa. People are going to be at home, racking up those credit cards, spending money on food supplies. Visa, MasterCard. Visa, MasterCard. I'm going to keep loading up, man. And those are my number one and my number two picks for the month. So I'm going to keep stacking them. Michelle Clark says, Steven, yes, I will hold on to this dog. No one else wants it. Never wager more than you can afford or lose or wait for my motto. Ray Wong says, I sold my ACB finally when hearing talking about reverse split, building cash position. It's ACB's turned into such a nightmare. It's just such a disgusting situation. Steven says, yeah, I dumped a lot of my ACB when I heard too. Still have a little bit, but not much. Remember, that's just a rumor, right? That's someone's opinion. That doesn't mean they're going to do it. So don't just be selling because of what you guys hear on Rich TV Live, please. And I'm holding my ACB and I hope it comes back up. Happy Glass says, if Bernie does poorly, I think U.S. cannabis prospects will be very limited. That is why I'm looking beyond the U.S. Fortunately, CBD is legal. I still think that Labs, Valens, and Afri are going to do well. Reefer Aljoin says 6 p.m. Sunday, the world office opens. 8 a.m. Monday, you are 14 hours late. Yeah, that's when I start trading. That's 100% correct. 3 p.m. Pacific is when the markets open and I start trading. Start trading gold, start trading Forex, start trading Bitcoin, and then on Friday night, it closes. So Saturday is my only day off, really. Ray Wong says pot stocks really screwed us all. They did. Saint Gang Gang says, but will they pay those credit cards? I think people will continue to pay their credit cards, yes. The world's not dead. People like the world hasn't stopped. So people are gonna have to keep paying the credit cards. Plus the credit card companies have insurance against that stuff. Pipo says 500 layoffs translates into less overhead costs that could help the stock. I hope you're right, man. Richie Rich says, I changed my mind. Red day tomorrow. Happy Glass says, you're right on the buying credit short-term, Rich, for sure. Please keep an eye out since if folks are at home, they are not making the money to pay the bills. It's true. That's why they need to join the Trading Academy and make money off their phone, make money from home. That's what they need to do. Ray Wong says, almost all the rumors come true, sadly. Yeah, the rumors, where there's smoke, there's usually fire, right? Steven says, cut all your losses, cut tourism, leisure, and airplane stocks. Anything coronavirus exposed got cut last week from portfolio. Shell Clark says, I keep saying to be careful with Uber and Lyft. Once taxi. Drivers get an injection. That sector is going to take a hit. Wait for it. Yep. I could see that. Good point. Steven says, pretty much just MJ, gold, and Bitcoin for this doggo. Yeah, I think that there's still some good MJ stocks. I think there's going to be a lot of good gold stocks, and I think there's going to be Bitcoin and Bitcoin stocks, and I think there'll be some good big board stocks too. I do own Virgin Galactic, and if this world gets contaminated, then people will want to go to outer space and spend $1 million to go to outer space. So, Virgin Galactic Holdings, Richard Branson, I think it's a big winner. Happy Glass says, yep, Canada's prospects are great, but Canada's restrictive advert laws and slow rollout is a drag. Health Canada's destroying this whole thing. No doubt about it. Ryu Buddy says, your thoughts on Lightlink and it tanking so much, and do you think it will turn around in the future? I think there's a potential for it to turn around, yes. I think they're probably going to do a reverse split. That's what I think is going to happen. Saint Gang Gang says, don't worry, Uber and Lyft will pay the hospital bills of their drivers. Reefer says, services take hits first, restaurants, hotels, haircuts, and happy endings. Michelle Clark says, Also, Amazon, if it is true that Amazon gets most of its products from China, then Amazon is living on inventory that is going to run out. Yeah, that's pretty scary. I didn't even think about that. Happy Glass says, LOL, it's true. Stay home and make money online. So cable and connectivity stocks keep everyone talking to each other from home. Yeah. Shaw Cable, Rogers Cable, production like Netflix, streaming services, social media, I think will do well. People will be communicating through social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. What about native MJ? I'm not familiar. What do you mean by that? You want GBTC next? It's a good one. It's a good pick. Peepo says spring around the corner. Time to load up on green stocks. Buy in the red and buy the winners. Loading up on Scott's Miracle Grow. Love the way you're thinking. Buy the best. Steven says, yeah, Bitcoin is making pretty interesting moves. Really good potential. I see. I don't know for sure, but that's where my bets are. I think GBTC is going to do well. Ben says, what do you think about VTIQ stock? It's moving up sort of the way Virgin did a few weeks back. Yeah, a couple of our members have been talking about it. Brent's been talking about it. So I haven't done a lot of due diligence on it, but I know he's really high on it. And it looks pretty good from what I've seen. I've seen those trucks and they look pretty cool. Reefer Outjoin says U.S. orders declined 5% before coronavirus. Something is up in a bad way. Yeah, I think there's a lot of bad things that are about to come. We haven't seen how this has even affected the world yet. It's going to take 3 to 6 months for us to see how this has affected the world. And it's going to affect the world in a very big way. It's going to affect the economy in a very big way. And that's what I'm worried about. Michelle Clark says, Saint, the clients will be afraid of Uber and Lyft if they think drivers are infected and are super spreaders. That is my point. It's a good point. Happy Glass says, if it is only 2%, I will get some. I really do not want to mess with the wallet. Yeah, and that's why a lot of people are going to want GBTC because they don't want to deal with buying crypto. They don't want their money on an exchange where it could get hacked. So GBTC is actually a really good option, and it moves up with the price of Bitcoin. So if you take a chart of Bitcoin and you take a chart of GBTC and you look at the price action, they literally go up and down together. It's pretty amazing. Honest, the artist says, what do you know about Hopto Inc? I don't know anything about it. Happy Glass says, what do you think about silver versus gold? I think silver and gold are very similar. They kind of go up and down together. They do go up and down together. So I like gold a lot and I like silver a lot. I like palladium a lot. I like precious metals a lot. The Canadian guy says, Rich, what's up? Hit that like button, guys. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Sang Gang Gang says, Michelle Clark, I know what you mean. I was just joking because they are scumbag companies to their drivers. Steven says, all right, boys and girls, still got to work till inland. Some really winners, 100%. Thanks, community. Till I land, some really big winners. Thanks, community. Thanks, Rich. I'm out. Best of betting. Hey, man, let's have a big day tomorrow, guys. Ryu Buddy says, baby has been making me money, got in at 60s. That's one stock that has been green for me and lots more room to go high. Okay, with baby, I think baby will come down a bit, guys. So I sold my baby for a profit. I'm happy about it. I think it's going to come down a bit. maybe to the 80-cent range. I think maybe even under $1 to 80 cents, maybe even as low as 60. And then it's going to make another run up. But I might be wrong. I just have a feeling. So that's why I couldn't hold it. But what doesn't mean I won't buy it again if it goes higher. But I don't know. I think it might consolidate first a bit. But I don't know. They have a tight flow. You are a clever cookie, says Happy Glass. Honest, the artist, says owns Gojo Industries, who owns Purell. Okay. Reefer Al Join says Lyft and Uber capitalize off tourism. No ship passengers mean no passengers anywhere. I agree. Vu Dang says CORV on the Corona, Rich. CORV? Is that a stock? Is that a stock? Thank you, Vu. The Canadian guy says Aussie and New Zealand stocks just got pounded. Asian shares are also taking it on the chin as we speak. Gold still rising. Gold's a safe haven. I'm gold tomorrow, I'm telling you. Honest, the artist, says HPTO is the ticker. Okay, I'll take a look at it. I've been writing down all you guys' picks, so just keep giving me the picks. Happy Glass says, I am learning to trust your feelings. It's smart. You should. Got to trust those gut instincts. GLYPH234 says, just tuned in. The virus is really scaring me here in Canada. Yeah, and we don't even have deaths yet. Happy Glass says, I think I will trade baby tomorrow. Sam says Planet 13. I like Planet 13. I like their business. I like their concept, creating a cannabis environment. Have a pool, have a club. I think it's great. I think we need more of that. I think we need more of that across Canada and all over the world. Make it an experience. Make it an event. Make it fun. Make it a place where people that like cannabis can mingle with other people that like cannabis. You know, but now with the coronavirus, I think all businesses will be affected. So, you know, the companies that are going to do well will probably be companies that are going to do delivery of cannabis. And then eventually it's going to probably get to drone delivery. Companies will start doing drone delivery of cannabis because people won't want anyone coming to their home because they could have the coronavirus. So they're going to want the drone to come and drop off the cannabis at their home. This is going to be the future. This is the crazy world that we're living in. So we have to assume that that's what's going to happen because I can't see any other way that's going to happen. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for being here. Have yourselves a great evening. This is your late night vampire, your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. And I'm out. Peace. Tomorrow's another day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, guys, I'm going to be interviewing Kieran from Halo Labs. It's been on fire. Tomorrow, he's here in Vancouver from California. He's coming to visit. So we're going to go meet up tomorrow, and we're going to do a live stream. So if you're a fan of Halo Labs, Kieran is bringing the dab tabs to Canada. So if you're a fan of Halo Labs, stay tuned. I'll be interviewing Kieran as well as another CEO tomorrow. So stay tuned to that. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. And I will be day trading tomorrow. So stay tuned. I'll let you know what I'm doing with that too. I'm out. Peace. Join the academy, man. Let's trade. Let's make some money. Let's create some freedom. Make money from our phones. Join the group. Join the group. Join the group. Join the group. Have a good night, guys.